He wants to destroy the stereotypes, to say you have to be educated, you have to be this and that. So he's very committed. But I think for us, we're very excited because we're hoping he's the only president that will have a couple of wives, and we're hoping that they'll all wear our shoes.
If you think of your son, how do you see his future?
We're trying to lay a foundation for him. So I think for him, a lot would have been done. Unlike us, we had to start from scratch. So
what's he gonna be?
What do you want to be, Kathleen, when you grow up?
A bee? A fireman.
A fireman. Now, anybody can be a fireman. You can be better. Did you also want to be a designer like mommy and daddy?
Ja.
Huh?
Ja, daar is nie vir hulle 'n toekoms in Suid-Afrika. Want as hulle pa nou al so sukkel om werk te kry, hoe gaan hulle sukkel?
Ja, ek dink elke van baie hard dat daar 'n toekoms gaan wees vir hulle. En al die heiligheid. Ja, daar is so swaar kry soos wat ons nou kry. Op so. Maar as ek my sin kan kry, sal ek liewerste mag gaan. Dis nie meer my land nie. Dit was my land. Dis nie meer my land. Dis so ek nou voel.
Okay, guys, so I want to come up here and make this quick video about these families, these people that you just saw in South Africa. Now, this video was made a number of years ago, but it is showing life after apartheid. And I'm scrolling down to see these facts here. Anyway, but it's showing life after apartheid. And one of the things that came after apartheid was the role reversal, to say the least. And what you were just saying is you were looking at a black family who are very successful, very wealthy. They are, at least at the time this video was made, they were South Africa's only shoe designers. So that's why you heard the husband mentioning about the president, and you're hoping that he has a lot of wives and his wives wear their shoes. And then you see a white family, appears to look like a single father with 2 kids and maybe his mother or something like that. And they're living in abject poverty. And I wanted to show this because I want to point out to those, like, this is my opinion, not my opinion. This is, the truth. When the Most High reverts things back to the way they're supposed to be, with Israel being on top, the head and not the tail, above and not beneath, the lender and not the borrower, the curses, the blessings in Deuteronomy 28, verses 1 through 14, this is what I envision it looking like. Now, mind you, I do think the black family are a little bit materialistic for my taste, and I didn't really care for when he told his son that anybody could be a fireman, he can be better. I understand he's coming from, I guess, but I just don't feel like that wasn't really like encouraging. But that's just neither here nor there. But the point is that blacks are going to be in a position that we once were in, but we lost it and lived under oppression and economic suppression and oppression as well at the hands of whites. Now, let me say this. I do not hate white people. I don't. Do I trust most of them? Not really. I've just had personal experiences, and I've just seen their work, and I just think I would be a fool to trust them wholeheartedly. But that's just me. And the scripture does lay out that we were sold unto our enemies. So I think it's hard to trust someone that the Most High calls an enemy. But that's not to say that you don't treat them with respect and, all that kind of stuff. But I'm not here to rub it in the white man's face or anybody's face and say, hey, that's what you get. But in a way, it is kind of what you get. And then he said something at the end about how he wasn't, he was very worried about his children's future. And he said if he had his way, he'd go somewhere else. And I think that's probably the best thing for him to do, simply because of the fact that whites are not native to Africa. I know there are a lot of people in Africa that say that, blacks and whites are equal and, things are better now after apartheid and, nobody's really trying to be superior to anyone. And that's wonderful. But whites are not native to Africa at all, any part of Africa. And I don't care what anyone says, they're not. They moved in. And so when you move in to any place that you're not native to, you should respect the land and the natives. And you should know your place. You should come in humble. And that's something that whites do not ever really do for the most part, certainly not in their history. They don't come in humble. They come in with the mindset to steal, kill, and destroy. And that's what they've done. So do I feel sorry for them? I mean, that's an unfortunate situation they're living in, but no, I'm not full of pity, and I think that he should go elsewhere. I think he should go back where he came from, him and his descendants, and they can prosper and do something in that land that they were given to live in, so to speak, or whatever. And again, like I was saying, I just want to show that things are changing and things are shifting, and you can see that the Israelites, the people of Yah, are getting back in the rightful place. Now, how much even better? Now, I don't trust me. I mean, not trust me, but I don't think these people know they're Israelites, possibly, or even living according to the Most High's law, Israelite or not. But imagine what things will look like when you do what Yah says. You keep his commandments, his statutes, his laws, and he puts you on top. And you're not just on top because you worked hard to get there. You're on top because the Most High elevated you, and no man can take you from that position. Imagine what your life will look like, And I'm not saying that to say that everyone has to be in abject poverty in order for us to be on top. No. But they will be under the rule of the Israelites. That's scripture. If you don't like it, I don't care. I didn't say it. I didn't write it. So that's just the truth. That's just how it's set up. So, anyway, I don't think I'm going to talk much longer because, I don't want to just be rambling or whatever, but I just wanted to share that really quickly. And, people feel free to make comments if they want to, leave comments on the video if they want to, but let me just say this, anything ridiculous, it's going to be a problem because quite frankly, I am getting really sick and tired of these internet trolls and just miserable people that always got something to say, that always want to prove somebody wrong, they always want to interject where they're not asked to be, to come. And I'm just tired of blocking and deleting, period. So if I have to, I will disable comments. I don't even care. But anyway, so that's that. But I thought that was interesting to see how, and of course, I mean, there's not all white people living in abject poverty down there. But just to show, okay, things are turning, things are turning. And I also thought, I don't know this man, but I could be wrong, but he seemed like he kind of wanted some pity or some help or whatever. And I'm just kind of like, I don't know you personally. Maybe you're a good guy in your heart. I don't know. But overall, did anybody have pity on the blacks when they came in and stole their land, benefit off of it, and left them in poverty and told them that you're not even good enough to walk on the same street as me in their own land? If you look at the history of apartheid, I was watching a video years ago about that, and there was a part where it was a point in time during that time period where if a black person was walking on the side of the street, walking on the sidewalk, and a white person came out, they had the black person to cross the street. Or if a black woman was being the nanny of a white kid, they had to sit on opposite benches in public. Like, this is foolishness. Did anybody have pity then? Did anybody feel bad when that was going on? I highly doubt it. They were very much so living off the capitalism that they got from suppressing our people, Yah's people. And now that it's coming back to you, you reap what you sow, you put it in the land. So you're getting back with the fruit that you're harvesting the fruit that you sowed and your ancestors. And don't say, well, I didn't do it. That doesn't work because I didn't break Most High's commandments, but I'm living under the curses. I'm feeling it today. So it's the same for you all. But anyway, I just hope that was an encouraging view for someone, for the Israelites. So be encouraged, and I'll see you in the next video. Shalom.